Hi there, this is Rodney, and thank you for tuning in today. I just want to thank you for all those who viewed our video on Beginner's Guide for Collecting Silver Coins. It's been a huge success. I think we're at 5,000 views now in just a few days, and to a small store like this, that is a great success. That's a win-win, because that means it tells you what people are interested in, things they want to know, and we have to understand there's new collectors coming into the fold every day into the silver market, and they want to know these things. They want to know how much our silver coins are and what denominations they are and what sizes and different looks and that are on the coins. And then I started thinking, you know what, they may want to know that about silver bars. Maybe they don't want to collect silver coins. Maybe they want to collect silver bars. So what I did, I came into the store today and I decided to extract from our shelves all the silver bars we have in the store of the different denominations. So if you beginning guide and getting into collecting silver bars, I want to show you all the different types of silver bars we have in the store. Now, this isn't all the different types of silver bars they have. They make them in different denominations, but we have a good selection here to sort of show you the different varieties of silver bars that we have, the different, whether how many grams or ounces, and so they come in all sorts of sizes. And what's nice about that is that it fits everybody's budget. If you can't fulfill a 1 ounce silver bar in your collection, you can get a ½ ounce, or you can get 1 gram silver bar. They come in different denominations, and we also call that anything less than 1 ounce, they basically call that fractional silver bars. So just like they do in coins, they go fractional silver, and when they say fractional silver, they're basically talking about denominations or weights and measures that are less than 1 ounce. So let me show you what we have today. Also, you will see I do not have the prices on this stuff. We actually got a few comments that people really thought that we weren't being nice by not posting the prices on our stuff. We're not trying to hide the prices of silver and gold. You can find that out by looking at any website, any major silver bullion, and you can see what a 1/10 ounce gold is, or a 1 ounce silver bar is. So how can we hide from that? The evidence is laid out there on all kinds of sites. The reason why we don't really put prices a lot in our products in these videos, because the precious metal market is fluctuating so much, and the prices I gave you in this video may be invalid a week from now because it changes that much. You also have to understand that when people are viewing this video, some people aren't going to view this video from a year from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now. So these prices would be invalid. So that's why we don't really put prices on this stuff. But we do want to show you the types that are out there. So if you're interested, you can do your own search and inquire and figure out where you're going to get it, the best deal, best bang for your buck. And so that's why we're not trying to steal from customers and people selling to us like was suggested through some of our comments, which is just crazy stuff. But I just want to show you what we have, what's out in the marketplace. And if you want to be a silver bar collector, let me show you what we have and what's available out there. Like I said, there are more designs than this, and there are more fractional stuff than what I have, but I have a good bit to get you started. And so thank you very much for tuning in. Please understand, we love you guys. We thank you for viewing. Make sure you recommend and give us a thumbs up. That always helps us out. So let me flip this camera around so you can see what we have today. Coming around here, I'm going to start off. There is a such thing called a 1 gram silver bar. Now, if you notice to the right, the little tag, a 1 gram has 0.03 ounces of silver in it. This is made from a company in Germany, and it's Geiger. Now, just like silver coins, they have premium silver rounds, premium silver coins, and then they have generic silver rounds and generic silver coins. This is known as a premium one because of the design, the company that makes it. It's sort of like different types of purses for women. You have your Gucci purses, and you have your you can get a Walmart purse. Both do the same thing, but the name's different. The quality may be a little bit different. But we just want to show you what we have here in the store. But this is actually a 1 gram silver bar put out by Geiger from Germany. And you notice even this small, it has a serial number on it. Now, sometimes these smaller pieces can be quite expensive because the premiums are higher on them. And the reason why premiums are higher on the smaller stuff in the videos that I have watched from major bullion distributors is the fact that when they reduce a coin or a bar that small, there's a lot more work at putting the detail on the piece that small. It's a lot of labor to get the image inscribed on the bar or the coin, to get the font size so small so everything will be fit proportionately. So there's more work. So they put a higher premium on smaller pieces or fractional pieces below 1 ounce. And that's why you see a lot of times people say, well, I'm not going to buy those higher price premium bars because it's just too much money. But the advantages of these smaller pieces here is if you need to barter in the future and you want to buy a small product that doesn't take a lot of silver to barter with or to purchase, you can spend a smaller piece of silver or barter with a smaller piece of silver rather than using up a full ounce silver bar or full ounce silver coin. So when you have silver in different divisibility, it gives you a lot of leeway on which piece to use at what time when you need to purchase something. So it has its benefits. Like everything in life, they all have their pros and cons, but that's the reason why. Now, so that is a 1 gram silver bar. Like I said, it includes 0.03 ounces of silver in it. Our next bar that we have 2 of them here. I just saw it. One is carded. One is not. One's by Jason Matthew, which is a premium silver bar. And this is a 10 gram silver bar. You can see right here how thin this is. It's almost like paper. It's a 10 gram silver bar, I should say. And 10 grams equal 0.32 ounces of silver in it. So both of these bars made by 2 different competitors. And I just want to show you how sometimes they're packaged. And so this one right here is packaged in a pack right here. It's sealed. When you get them like this, you don't want to open them up. You want to keep them in this package. And it'll tell you right here, let me get a little bit closer. There you go. It has 10 grams of silver in this particular bar. Same as the other one. These are both 10 gram silver bars. Here goes to Johnson Matthey. I think I said Jason, but it's Johnson Matthey. And we have this one right here. And like I said, it's a 10 gram silver bar, and that has 0.32 ounces of silver. Now, as we go down the line here, now we're at a half an ounce. A half an ounce of silver bar has 15.55 grams of silver in it. So here goes a half an ounce. You notice it's serial numbered on the top. And they have one of these for each state. This is the Utah version. This one is sealed and protected. And so this is a half ounce silver bar right here. Once again, you notice the different sizes that they make. They all have their benefits. So this half ounce silver bar includes 15.55 grams of silver. Going back up to the top, here we have a 1 ounce silver bar that includes 31.10 grams of silver. That's what 1 ounce of silver includes. That's how many grams of silver it is. Now this one has a Liberty head on it. You can see it's saying 1 fine ounce of silver on the bottom. And understand this, 1 ounce bars comes in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes they'll be longer, but they'll be thinner. Other times they'll be shorter, but they'll be fatter. But if it has 1 ounce on it, it's just 1 ounce of silver. And there'll be a plethora of designs that go on the silver bar, depending on what third-party mint is making these or minting these. So in this case, this one has an Indian head on it. And this is a 1 ounce silver bar. Like I said, 31.10 grams of silver. We can flip it over, and it has the buffalo. If you notice, this is an iconic image right here, the buffalo and the Indian head. It goes way back from the 1913 Buffalo nickels, if you remember, we had in the States. So that was way back in 1913 was the first Buffalo nickel. So this one is a silver Indian Buffalo 1 ounce round, and it has 31.10 grams of silver. As we go further down the line, this is a premium silver bar. This is PAMP. And when I say premium, in your mind, it's because of the design and the artwork and the notoriety of the company that makes it a premium, but it doesn't necessarily mean the silver is better in it than another silver bar. It's like I said, it's just, you can buy you can buy like aftermarket prices, or you can buy the main brand of, of the product that you're looking for. And so you'll see a variance in prices. Some people like the premium stuff because they're nicer looking, but they also cost more, so keep that in mind. But this is a premium bar. This is a 1 ounce bar. And no, I'm sorry, this is a 100 gram bar, my bad. It's a 100 gram bar, and 100 grams equals 3.22 ounces of silver. So this is just under, under 3.5 ounces of silver right here. This is Swiss made, as you can see on the right. 100 grams of silver, 999 pure. There goes the serial number on the back of the bar. And so this is 100 gram silver bar. Like I said, 3.22 ounces of silver is in a 100 gram bar. As we go down the list a little bit further, here is a 4 ounce silver bar. Now this one is of course a little bit more silver than the bar I just showed you. And this 4 ounce bar includes 124.4 grams of silver. If you remember, the other bar I just showed you had 100 grams. This one has 124 points. So this one has more silver in it. The other one was 3.22 ounces of silver. This one is 4 ounces of silver. And you can see the design on this. And these come in different designs too. And you can see it right there. 4 ounces of silver. And that's the back of it. Just wanted you to show you the the different sizes. So these are really cool stuff right here. 4 ounces of silver. As we go back to the top now we have a 5 ounce silver bar. A 5 ounce silver bar has 155.52 grams of silver in it. This one is in the shape of the United States flag, and here goes the back of it. 0.99 fine silver, 5 troy ounces of silver. That is a 5 ounce bar. As we move further along, now we run into double that. Now we're at a 10 ounce silver bar, which has 311.04 grams of silver. And here, this one is from, you can see the Olympic symbol in the center of the Olympic team, 10 troy ounces. Team USA on the back. These are all sealed right here, as you can see. A 10 ounce silver bar. These are your main sizes right here. 10 ounces is a very popular size. 1 ounce is a very popular size. As we get up into the next two will be higher, you will see there is a significant price leap because there is so much more silver in this next bar I'm going to show you. This next one is known as a kilo bar. You can see how thick this is. This is a kilo bar from Atmex. This is a very nice silver bar. You can see how thick it is. And this kilo bar has 32.15 ounces of silver in it. So it would take more than 3 of these 10 ounce bars to equal 1 of these bars. 32.15 ounces of silver in this kilo bar. Like I said, you can see the thickness of that bar. And let me show you, let me get this on top of here between a 10 ounce and a 30 ounce. You can see the difference between a 10 ounce and a kilo bar right there. So that is a nice big chunk of silver right there. And it's, like I said, it's quite heavy, but this is a very nice bar right here. And I always wanted to get one of these, but I couldn't afford it because I believe this bar would go over $1,000. These 10 ounce bars right here, typically, I don't know what the price this one is. It's probably $315, $20, somewhere right there for a 10 ounce, somewhere right around in there. So, but of course, the more silver, the more the price is going to up. Our last silver bar today is this 100-ounce Engelhard silver bar. A 1-ounce silver bar has 3,110.35 grams of silver in it. Folks, this is really heavy. It's Engelhard. It's a premium silver bar. If you notice, it has the serial number. This is the only one we have in our shop, and it's in its original packaging from Engelhard. So I want you to know that. A lot of times, a silver bar, if it's in its original packaging and it's a brand name, a lot of times it adds an extra premium to the silver bar. But this is a 100-ounce silver bar. And also, so that is a nice bar to have. And this kilo, we hardly get these in, but we do have one. So I wanted to do this video while we had the kilo bar so you can see. Now, there is a bar that actually goes above a 100-ounce bar, and those are known as industrial bars. We do not have them here, but they are 1,000 ounces, which would include 10 of these bars right here, of these Engelhards. And I think they weigh somewhere around 70 pounds. I've only seen them in videos. I've never seen one in person, but they're known as industrial bars, and they're 1,000 ounces. So you can go anywhere from this 1 gram bar all the way up to 1,000-ounce bars and everything in between. So if you're collecting silver bars, you have a great variety to choose from. You can choose some very small ones to medium ones to larger ones. There's a bar for every budget, but collect what you love and enjoy what you love. And so I just want to thank you all for showing. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We do appreciate that. It really helps us out. A comment if you like. If you are interested in any of these silver bars right here, you can contact Bobby. She's our store owner, a very gracious lady. She'll do you right. I will say most of our prices here are cheaper than any big online bullion dealer that is out there. And so we don't have the overhead that they have, so we don't have to charge what they charge. So I just want to thank you for stopping by. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this helps out the viewers here today, and it'll clear up a lot of understanding and show you the varieties that they come in. Keep in mind, like I said, there are other varieties out there, or other different sizes, but basically your 1 ounce, your 5 ounce, your 10 ounce, those are all basically some of your key sizes that people collect. Also half ounces, they also make a 1/4 ounce. So we do, and they do the same thing in silver rounds as well. But just thank you for tuning in, and may God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.